Prime Minister Modi is going to be visiting Jammu-Kashmir today. It is going to be the Prime Minister's first visit to Jammu and Kashmir since the scrapping of Article 370. The Prime Minister will participate in the celebrations for the National Panchayati Raj Day and will address Gram Sabhas across the country. He's going to be visiting Pali Panchayat in the Samba district. During the visit, the Prime Minister is going to be inaugurating and laying the foundation stone of multiple development projects worth 20,000 crore rupees. Prime Minister will also launch the Amrit Sarovar initiative. He's going to be launching the Banihal-Kazigand Road tunnel that is going to be helping bringing the regions of Jammu and Kashmir closer, and the Ratle and Kwar hydraulic projects worth 9,800 crore rupees. Amrit Sarovar, it's an initiative aimed at developing and rejuvenating 75 water bodies in each district of the country. Is going to be also launched by the Prime Minister's with the Prime Minister. The security has been beefed up in the wake of the terrorist attack in Sunjwan.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first official visit to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir after abrogation of Article 370. Modi's earlier trips were aimed at border posts on heightened vigil and celebrating Diwali with Jawans, where the Prime Minister offered traditional sweets to soldiers guarding India's frontier with Pakistan. Modi is making a massive statement here since the abrogation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir in August 2019. When the centre had tried to integrate the trouble-torn region into mainstream. Through bifurcation of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories in a historic move.
संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370(3) के अंतर्गत घोषणा, भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 1 के साथ पठित अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 3 द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए राष्ट्रपति संसद की सिफारिश पर यह घोषणा करते हैं कि वह दिनांक जिस दिन भारत के राष्ट्रपति द्वारा इस घोषणा पर हस्ताक्षर किए जाएंगे और इसको सरकारी गजट के रूप में प्रकाशित किया जाएगा, उस दिन से उक्त अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे।
Centre's move was followed up by a never-seen-before crackdown on Pakistan-backed terror, resulting in eliminations of multiple most wanted terrorists. While Centre points to declining cases of terror strikes, the valley is yet to see complete peace. Modi's visit comes amid a surge in attacks on civilians, many of them non-locals in the Kashmir Valley. Teachers, Kashmiri Pandit shopkeepers, migrant workers, sarpanch have been systematically targeted by the terrorists in a desperate bid to fight losing relevance and dwindling public support. Modi is visiting the Union Territory on Panchayati Raj Day, a big testimony to the fact that Centre remains committed to grassroots democracy in the valley, under attack by terror groups working at the behest of their park masters. Modi's visit comes at a time when Delimitation Commission on Jammu and Kashmir is about to complete its work. Election in the newly formed Union Territory is expected later this year or early next year. In a major step towards building trust, Narendra Modi had last year invited mainstream leaders from the Union Territory, many of whom had been detained after scrapping of Article 370. The long meeting at Prime Minister Modi's official residence in Delhi was aimed at preparing groundwork for polls and political process. Apart from promising to hold elections soon, the Prime Minister had then told the leaders that Jammu and Kashmir statehood would be soon restored after the situation returns to normal.
जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर जहां जो पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन है, इसके लिए कुछ सीडीएफ फंड जो है पंचायतों के लिए वो ज़रूरी होना चाहिए, क्योंकि जैसे एमपी लेड और एमएलए लेड होता है, वैसे ही जो है एक पंचायत के लिए भी जो है कुछ ना कुछ राशि होनी चाहिए.
The centre meanwhile has launched an overdrive to bring Vikas and to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, launching key industrial projects, Jan Aushadhi Kendra and giving land rights. A slew of major road and rail networks apart from hydropower plants have also come to Jammu and Kashmir's way as outreach by the Narendra Modi government.
बहुत खुशी है सर, ये पहली बार ऐसा हो रहा है जो हमारी पंचायत में जो प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी आ रहे हैं।
अच्छा माहौल है, सारे गांव में उत्सव मना रही हैं जैसे कि दिवाली जैसा हमारा त्यौहार होता है।
प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ आ रहे हैं 24 अप्रैल को। हमारे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है कि उन्होंने इस पल्ली पंचायत का चयन किया है अपने कार्यक्रम के लिए, जहाँ से ये देश भर के पंचायती प्रतिनिधियों को संबोधित करने वाले हैं। तो हम साइंस टेक्नोलॉजी विभाग में रहते हुए हमें भी ये उत्साह जागा कि हम कुछ ऐसा कर दिखाएं जिससे उदाहरण एक स्थापित हो और पंचायती राज विभाग जो कि इस नोडल मिनिस्ट्री है इस कार्यक्रम की, उसके साथ जुड़ करके हमने ये कल्पना की।
For India's Kashmir policy, a lot rides on Modi's trip. Will the centre be able to crush terror-bleeding Jammu and Kashmir while winning the hearts and minds of the common people?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he is going to meet the locals here. He is going to address the sarpanches of Jammu and Kashmir. And the idea behind is to send out a message that the government wants further empowerment of the grassroots democracy in Jammu and Kashmir. As far as this village is concerned, just before Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit, a solar power plant has been set up, and this is going to cater to the energy needs of the households here in this village. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Pali village in Jammu and Kashmir, Samba district for India Today.
Arrested MLA Ravi Rana and his wife MP Navneet Rana are going to be produced in court today over the Hanuman Chalisa row in a key political development. A counter. Mumbai police will present Amravati MP Navneet and her husband Ravi Rana in the Bandra holiday court today. The couple was arrested on Saturday based on a complaint registered by Shiv Sena workers under section 153A of the IPC. Meanwhile, yesterday, counter FIR was also filed against the Shiv Sena workers who staged a protest outside the residence of the Ranas. The couple's lawyer has claimed that the MP and MLA were arrested on unfair grounds. Navneet Rana has been provided Y category security. Heading out of the Sena, BJP leader Kirit Somaiya said the end of the Sena government has come, branding protesting Sainiks as goons. Somaiya claimed that stones were pelted at his car. He sustained injuries while he was leaving Khar police station after meeting Navneet and Ravi Rana.
पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर एफआईआर रवि राणा और उसकी वाइफ मिसेस नवनीत कौर राणा के खिलाफ सेक्शन 153 कैपिटल ए 35, 37 और 135 और बॉम्बे पुलिस एक्ट के तहत रजिस्टर हो चुका है। उनको अरेस्ट फॉर्म भर के अरेस्ट कर लिया गया है। ऑफेंस जो है वो बेलेबल ऑफेंस है, लेकिन मेरे क्लाइंट्स का बोलना ये है कि अरेस्ट जो है वो गैर कानूनी है, इलीगल है, अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के कानून के तहत सेक्शन 41A की नोटिस जो है वो इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ केस की तारीख से 14 दिन के अंदर अंदर उनको देनी चाहिए। वो सेक्शन 41A की नोटिस उनको नहीं दी गई। 41A की नोटिस देने पर आरोपी का हक फर्ज बनता है कि वो पुलिस स्टेशन में आके इन्वेस्टिगेशन में कोऑपरेट करे। अगर वो कोऑपरेट नहीं करता है तो उसको आप अरेस्ट कर सकते हो। ऐसी कोई चार्ज उसके खिलाफ थी नहीं नॉन कोऑपरेशन की। एक दिन पहले उसको 149 की नोटिस दी गई थी, रवि को और उसकी मिसेस को, और दोनों 149 की नोटिस को ऑनर करके घर के अंदर बंद होके बैठे थे।
हनुमान चालीसा के पठन के कारण महाराष्ट्र में आग लगेगी, अशांत होगा, इस प्रकार की भीति ये अर्वाचीन रावण सरकार ही व्यक्त कर सकती है। उद्धव ठाकरे जी को डर किस बात का है? नवनीत राणा, रवि राणा का, या फिर हनुमान चालीसा के कारण उनकी घोटालेबाज सरकार में आग लगेगी? भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस गिरफ्तारी का निषेध करती है।
अरे देखे जरा
Shiv Sena enraged. Barricades broken. Raging war of words. A massive political showdown. Drama unfolded outside MP Navneet Rana's residence in Mumbai on Saturday after she and her husband MLA Ravi Rana declared they will recite Hanuman Chalisa outside CM Uddhav Thackeray's residence Matoshri. Staging a massive protest, Shiv Sena workers threatened the MLA and his wife with dire consequences if they went ahead with their plan.
शिवसैनिक है ना, उनको सबको पता है कि सैनिटाइजर कैसा मारा जाता है और ये कोरोना राना इनको कैसा भगाया जाता है, ये ताकत हमारे में है।
उसको अगर 40 पढ़ना है तो उसके घर पे पढ़े ना, मातोश्री क्यों? वो हमारा आदर्श स्थान है। हमारे साहब के उधर क्यों नाम ले रहे? हमारे साहब नाम नहीं ले रहे, वो क्यों नाम ले रहे? हमारे साहब को घर में पढ़ो,
माफी मांगे और अमरावती निकल जाए, ये अमरावती निकल जाए।
मला वाटते देशापेक्षा जास्त।
The face-off started with this threat from the Ranas.
हम मातोश्री जाएंगे, हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ेंगे, उसके लिए हम जाने के लिए नीचे उतर रहे थे, हमको रोका गया।
On Friday, the Shiva Sainiks gathered outside Matoshri to foil the attempts of the couple. With security beefed up in the area, the police served a notice to the Ranas warning them of strict action if they disrupted law and order. A massive showdown was witnessed between the cops and Shiva Sainiks as the police struggled to control the crowd.
शिव सैनिकों को चैलेंज देना चाहती है कि हम आके पढ़ेंगे। अरे आओ बाबा, तुमको कौन बोला मत आओ, जल्दी आ जाओ।
आप लोग यहाँ उनको रोकने के लिए नहीं खड़े?
रोकने स्वागत के लिए।
हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ना बुरा नहीं है, लेकिन अगर वो दिल से श्रद्धा से पढ़ना चाहते तो अच्छी बात थी, लेकिन अगर उसके पीछे कोई राजनीति है तो जरूर बुरी बात है।
The Sena's top leadership also fired at the Ranas.
हनुमान चालीसा का हमें कोई विरोध नहीं है, पर वो जो ढोंगी हनुमान भक्त हैं उनका विरोध है। जो फेक कास्ट सर्टिफिकेट बनाकर चुनाव जीतते हैं, वो ऐसा माहौल बनाकर फेक हनुमान भक्ति करते हैं।
शिवसेनेच्या वाड्याला जाऊ नका, मातोश्रीशी छेडछाड करू नका, 20 फूट खाली गाडले जा, हे मी कॅमेरा समोर सांगतो।
MLA Ravi Rana and his wife MP Navneet Rana called off their agitation. The Ranas claimed that they did not want to disrupt PM's Mumbai visit on Sunday. Both Navneet and Ravi Rana were arrested by the Maharashtra police under section 153A of the IPC.
आम्हाला धमको पोलीस या ठिकाणी आम्हाला अरेस्ट करायचा वॉरंट नाही आहे आणि जे लोकांनी 500-600 लोकांनी हमला केला आमच्यावर त्यांच्यावर गुन्हा दाखल होत नाही, पण मुख्यमंत्री असताना आमच्यावर गुन्हा दाखल होते, हे महाराष्ट्रामध्ये चालू आहे।
Meanwhile, the BJP launched scathing attacks on the Uddhav government.
पहली बात तो ये है कि जब इनसे कोई चीज़ संभली नहीं जाती तो ऐसी सारी चीज़ों को बीजेपी स्पॉन्सर्ड बोलते हैं, अपनी नाकामी छिपाने का प्रयास करते हैं।
राणा कुटुंबियांना दोघांनाही आम्ही जाऊ देणार नाही। या धमक्या ऐकत असताना राज्यात पोलीस ही व्यवस्था आहे की नाही हा प्रश्न आहे, मलाच नाही सर्वसामान्यांना।
The Hanuman Chalisa row was first sparked by MNS Chief Raj Thackeray. The MNS has threatened to play Hanuman Chalisa outside religious places if the demand is not met.
तुम्हाला जो काही नमाज पडायचा आहे, तुम्हाला जी काय अजान द्यायची घरामध्ये द्या, आणि जर सांगून जर समजा तुम्हाला समजत नसेल की हे भोंगे खाली उतरवा, तुम्ही आम्हाला विनाकारण त्रास देऊ नका, हे जर नीट सांगून समजत नसेल तर तुमच्या मशिदीच्या बाहेर आम्ही हनुमान चालीसा लावणार म्हणजे लावणार।
With Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Another incident erupts in the never-ending bulldozer politics as Aam Aadmi Party leader Atishis tweets a letter claiming order by centre to demolish a temple in Srinivaspuri as the debate over the destruction of 300-year-old temple in Rajasthan's Alwar heats up. Aam Aadmi Party leader Atishis has revealed a letter from the centre directing the demolition of a temple in Delhi Srinivaspuri region. According to the letter, Neelkant Mahadev temple was built on a government property without permission. The notices stated that the land must be abandoned within 7 days or the construction will be demolished. Aam Aadmi Party MLAs Atishis and Madan Lal staged protests against the demolition notice and dubbed it as BJP's extortion politics. Meeting the locals of the area, AAP leaders said that they will not let bulldozers raze a 25-year-old temple.
जिस कोर्ट केस की बात हो रही है वो 10 साल से भी पुराना कोर्ट का ऑर्डर है। एकदम से भाजपा की केंद्र सरकार को वो कोर्ट ऑर्डर कैसे याद आ गया? क्योंकि अब वो बुलडोजर की राजनीति के माध्यम से पूरी दिल्ली में उगाही कर रहे हैं। लोगों के घरों में जाते हैं, उनको धमकी देते हैं, कहते हैं कि जी हमें पैसे दो वरना हम आपके घर पे बुलडोजर चला देंगे। दुकानों पे जाते हैं, दुकानदारों को कहते हैं कि हमें पैसे दो वरना हम बुलडोजर चला देंगे। अब पैसे की ऐसी हवस हो गई है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को भगवान श्री राम के गुल्लक के भी पैसे चाहिए, वरना 10 साल पुराना कोर्ट का ऑर्डर उनको कैसे ख्याल आया?
A year ahead of the assembly polls in Rajasthan, speculation of cabinet reject is rife. Amidst the talks of a possible chief ministerial change, Rajasthan Chief Minister Gehlot made it clear that he would be ready to vacate the post if the High Command asks, claiming that his resignation letter is permanent with Congress Chief Sonia Gandhi. Gehlot's statement comes after Sachin Pilot met Sonia Gandhi on Thursday, sparking speculation about a change of guard in Rajasthan Congress leadership. This was Sachin Pilot's second meeting with the party leadership in a fortnight. Pilot had openly revolted against Chief Minister Gehlot in July 2020, bringing the government to the brink of a collapse. Later, Pilot dropped his rebellion after the party leadership assured him that the grievances would be addressed by a 3-member committee headed by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
जब मैं पहली बार मुख्यमंत्री बना 98 के अंदर, तब से मैंने सोनिया गांधी को, उन्होंने मुझे चांस दिया चीफ मिनिस्टर बनने का। पहली बार, दूसरी बार, जो भी था, तीसरी बार, तो मैंने उनको उस पर से अधिगत कर रखा है। मेरा इस्तीफा तो परमानेंट उनके पास में है, आप समझे? तो मेरा इस्तीफा परमानेंट उनके पास में है। तो आप सोच सकते हो कि बार बार ये आना नहीं चाहिए कि मुख्यमंत्री बदलना क्या हो रहा है। जब मुख्यमंत्री बदलना होगा तो कानो कान किसी को मालूम नहीं पड़ेगी। आप निश्चिंत रहें, आप जो है ये अफवाह में नहीं आया। अभी मैं 2-3 दिन अफवाह सुन रहा हूँ कि फला ये हो गया, फला वो हो गया, पता नहीं क्या कहते रहते हैं। तो मैं सोचता हूँ बिना मतलब का लोग कंफ्यूजन हो जाते हैं, तो गवर्नेंस पे भी फर्क पड़ जाता है।
Russia continues to fight to take over Ukrainian city of Kharkiv. Our correspondent Maushami Singh brings you this report on the 59th day of the war.
This is the kind of crater that has erupted on the depression that you see on the earth. The entire rocket falling here. The entire scene here is pretty scary. Even houses have been, buildings have not been spared, and all that you see, the colors of life gone, colors of rust, grey and black is what prevails on even as Kharkiv remains on the edge.
Shelling continues in Kharkiv. Empty buildings stand with black smear from shelling. All important structures of the city have been targeted.
Where we are right now in this debris is buried the boxing ring of this sporting facility. From the basketball court to the several facilities have been completely, buried in the debris. And perhaps every iconic building, every important infrastructure is being targeted. Here you can see that this is the mask. You can see the face shield of the boxers. We've seen several items here. You can see that how the entire boxing ring and the punching bags are surrounded by debris. The entire terrace has been blown apart.
In the midst of the war, India today met two friends standing guard of their country to defend the land they love.
Ні слава, ні воля, ще нам, браття молоді, усміхнеться доля. Згинуть наші вороженьки, як роса на сонці. Запануєм і ми, браття, у своїй сторонці. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу. і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду. Слава Україні! Героям слава!
So here you are, Poma and Cuba, both are buddies, both are partners for life in this war. They are the defenders of their land. They are from the territorial army of Kharkiv, the brave soldiers showing you the victory sign. And this is a war that's going on for weeks and days, but they are not tired. They're all set and ready to challenge the enemy every day. And where we are standing, they're shelling every 3 hours. If pictures will tell you the story, this destruction, the bombings of buildings is continuing in this area, which is very close to the front line. And Poma and Cuba have been at it, defending this particular territory. They say that we hear shelling all the time, and there is no time when they actually rest.
With video journalist Parminder Sharma and Mosmi Singh reporting from Kharkiv, Bureau Report, India Today.
Into the Russia-Ukraine war is an all-new mysterious ghost drone made in America but designed specifically for Ukraine to resist Russian assault. Phoenix Ghost, an all-new suicide drone, is headed to Ukraine, a low-cost, single-use suicide drone that behaves like a loitering munition. Is this rather going to be a game changer in the Russia-Ukraine war? Here's a report. Find out.
In 2 months of war, one of Ukraine's key weapons against the invading forces has been its fleet of combat drones. In video after video, Ukraine has demonstrated drone application to lethal effect, from destroying Russian tanks and vehicles to even allegedly distracting Russia's giant cruiser Moskva so it could be targeted from another direction with anti-ship missiles. And now, Ukraine is all set to receive a mysterious new combat drone. The United States has just announced the supply of a newly developed attack drone specifically customized and fine-tuned for the Ukrainian military. The mystery drone, designated Phoenix Ghost, has been developed by the California-based Avex Aerospace with direct inputs from the Ukrainian military. While no images exist of the Phoenix Ghost, it is said to be a derivative of the Switchblade drone system that's already being supplied to Kyiv. The precise details of the drone remain unclear, but it will be a huge addition to Ukraine's aerial defenses against Russian assaults.
This is a drone that had been in development before the invasion, clearly. The Air Force was working this. This unmanned aerial system is designed for tactical operations. In other words, largely but not exclusively to attack targets.
Designed to attack, the mysterious Phoenix Ghost will have similar capabilities with the AeroVironment Switchblade. The Phoenix Ghost drone will be able to hover over an area for up to 30 to 40 minutes hunting for targets. Drone operators on the ground will be able to hit targets with a small warhead at a range of up to 10 kilometers. This mysterious new drone can take off vertically, fly for over 6 hours searching for and tracking targets, and operate at night using infrared sensors. The new weapon, headed to Ukraine's arsenal, would be able to take on Russian medium-armored ground targets. The deadly Phoenix Ghost drones can also be reused for surveillance missions if they're not employed as kinetic weapons against Russian forces. The US has already fast-tracked production efforts to arm Ukraine with the Phoenix Ghost.
This particular system would very nicely suit their needs, particularly in eastern Ukraine.
These drones are part of a larger $800 million security assistance package announced by the White House. The package also includes 72 155mm howitzers, over 1.4 lakh artillery rounds, field equipment, armored vehicles, other tactical drones, anti-tank guided missiles, counter battery and air defense radars, helicopters and a whole lot more. As the conflict rages on, the US military is tailoring capabilities in each defense assistance package to what the Ukrainian forces need in the field. The next phase will feature the mysterious Phoenix Ghost. Bureau Report, India Today.